Sorry, Dougie, there are two other bags. Two other bags. Yeah, as soon as you see the first guy come up, feel free to get the other two bags out. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I've been given the thumbs up from Brad here, so well, to say that we've made it to what is the final day of the Series 15 Hobie Kayak Fishing Australian Championships is yeah, certainly an understatement. There's an awful lot of work from the team at Hobie Fishing, and certainly an awful lot of work throughout the entire season to see 55 anglers here this weekend at Camden Haven to compete for the Australian Champions title. We are, of course, here at the Brigadoon Holiday Park, and I will once again thank the team here with Michael and Aaron. Thank you so much, team, and the entire crew that are here with you. Everyone's been absolutely amazing. I do hope that all of the anglers have been amazing. Got thumbs up in that front, so that's great. And nothing quite like a little bit of wind to make it interesting. Look, ladies and gentlemen, these events are certainly in no ways possible without the support of an illustrious group of sponsors. None more so than the team at Daiwa. And Greg, and to your team, thank you so much for not only your assistance with this event and this season, but certainly across the last decade or more with the team at Hobie Fishing to allow us to bring a calibre of events to the Australian kayak fishing scene that we have been able to do now for 15 series. Not only, of course, is the group with Daiwa most important to us, but it is the balance of the sponsorship group that are associated with Hobie Fishing. And I'd just like to go through making note of each and every one of those to ensure that they understand just how much they do mean to us as an organisation, and that their partnership is more than just a partnership, it is a genuine friendship within the business. These organisations are Lowrance, TT Fishing, Pro Lure, excuse me, the team at St Croix Rods, of course Michael Starkey at Atomic, Rick and the team down there at Strike Pro, Peter Nord, of course, at Hurricane Lures, the team at Power Pole, of course Renee Vaz and his team over in New Zealand there for Manic Tackle and Sims Apparel. Fish Tech Solutions that are on board with us this year. Some amazing product from them that you'll see come forward as part of the prizes here this afternoon. Of course, Marty Gittins at Burley Pro, Brandon and the team at FPV, and of course Hobie Polarised. We also have our affiliate sponsors, which are Escape with ET, Andrew Eddinghausen. Mate, it's great to have you on board for the season, and we look forward to sharing much more with you as we go through into Series 16. And of course, Matt Trippett, a very special human being down there in the Snowy Mountains, running a men's mental health initiative that's not only myself, I've had the opportunity to go down and see exactly what that entails, but a number of the anglers and also Hobie staff have been part of that with you, Matt, so thank you very much. Anglers this weekend are not only competing for cash and prizes, but most importantly the title of the next Australian kayak fishing champion. The angler this weekend that takes away that title will not only win the kayak that they were competing on, but there is also a cash bundle and other prizes, and as a collective total there is near to $10,000 worth of product in that first place. That also gives them the opportunity to move forward towards the Hobie Kayak Fishing World Championships, and there is no other platform in Australia that gives kayak anglers that opportunity other than here with Hobie Fishing. The Hobie Fishing team, Brad Sissons, who has just marched down there to go and take photos for each and every angler. Thank you so much, buddy. Daryl Head here on scoring. My dear wife Tamika also on scoring. Thank you for that. Our little mate Harvey that's running around here with us as well. None more than Dougie Baker, the fellow here on the bump tub, making sure that everything is spot on. And of course Anita and Darren Hayward, who we mentioned last night. Thank you so much for all of your help here as well. Daz, I think we can get this started, mate. The first angler to make their way to the stage for the final day, day 3 of the Series 15 Australian Championships, Blake Partington. Come on up, buddy. Mate, windy and a little bit more windy.
Just a little bit.
Kind of nice morning.
Yeah, this morning was beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah, the wind blew up. And
but look, I'm glad it kind of didn't make a liar out of anyone.
Oh, that's true.
It's there's nothing quite as
normally
like
does.
Pulling back at an event time and then finding out that it doesn't blow up. You need 1.55 kilos to take the lead.
Oh, I don't think so. Yeah,
Just shy, buddy. 137. A little over the 4 kilo mark total.
Beautiful.
Mate, sensational to have you with us. I can only hope that you're with us next year as well.
Of course.
All
Thanks,
right,
buddy.
good on you, champion. Righty-o. Greg Krebitz, you are next, buddy. Mate, a 2 next to your name today.
Yeah, only 2, mate.
That'll do.
That's a pretty tough day.
Mate, where did you find these guys?
Over in the Googles. Or
Oh, Googlies are good? Yep.
Yeah. Went up there to the wind, so it was pretty good.
Yeah, nice day otherwise.
Yeah.
All right, Greg, for you, sir, these 2 fish weighing in and locking in at 890 grams. Mate, I hope you've had an absolute cracking
Absolutely.
week with us.
Thank you very much for doing.
Fingers crossed we'll do it all over again next year.
No worries.
Thanks, bud. Righty-o, Jason Marshall. Coming up, buddy. A 3, a 3 and a 1, and a tail of a flathead that just about bit your foot.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's
My feet come out of the water pretty quick.
so you had what, a 40-odd centimetre fish on,
Yeah.
and then a near 2
Metre.
metre flathead, then came and ate the other flathead.
Yep.
Well, if you can take nothing else away from the day, mates, it's a good tail there. 330 grams, buddy. You know we always love having you at the events, and fingers crossed we'll see you also next year.
Yep, will do. Thank you.
Thanks, champion. Ta. Rightio, next angler up is fresh off a trip over to Canada, competing in the Hobie Kayak Fishing World Championships. Also having competed in China this year as well.
That was fun. Both fun trips, actually.
Do you remember your wife's name?
I do.
Yep.
Yes. I'll never forget that. Come on.
All right, Francis. 3 and 3 and 3, super consistent, full limits each day. The best limit of your tournament, mate, 1.5 kilos. Currently has you up over the 4 kilo mark in 3rd place right now.
Thanks.
Thanks, buddy. Rightio, I believe the next angler will be Adam Laylor. Coming up, Ads. Mate, you've also got to be stoked with full limits in every session.
Yeah, completely. Yeah, very happy.
It's you obviously go along to the events and you want to make sure you get your bag each day, but then trying to get on the water for 4 days and 3 competitive days to keep full limits is not easy.
Yeah, it's hard. Yeah, especially for the weather as well.
So, mate, great respect to you. 1.04 kilos today. Mate, again, I hope you've had an absolutely cracking tournament with us.
Yeah, I have, mate. Thank you.
We'll see you next year. Good on you, mate. Rightio, Carl Dubois. Buddy, where's the other 2?
I know.
Out in the lake, bouncing around.
Bouncing around.
Yep.
That was a fun trip back, that's for sure.
How long did that take?
I left right on 10 and made it back with about 15. So.
Yeah, okay, an hour 40.
Come on, what do you reckon? Have a
I
guess?
just don't want to. Okay,
Come on.
720.
Nah, 680, I reckon.
I'm trying to talk you up, buddy. You got it.
win.
Yeah. Mate, you know how much we enjoy having you at the events.
No, it's great. Thanks
Don't
very
stop
much
doing
for
what you're
having
doing.
James from Hunter Water Sports.
Of course.
And Steve from Gladiator Tackle.
Done.
Thanks
There it
very much.
is. Thanks, Carl. An absolute gentleman of the sport. Mr. Russell Babacule, you are next. Mate, a 159 for you on day 1, a 129 day 2. Another limit for you today, buddy. Fairly late in the piece for number 3.
Yeah, they're getting smaller and harder to catch each day, but yeah, I'd pretty much given up. I didn't want to go far today and get in the way of the guys that are doing well, so I just pretty much stayed here at the start and just did laps around the island, and I got my 3rd and an upgrade like right at the start at the end there. So.
And you were right on the progression of the weights, mate, but a 1.1 today. You know how much we appreciate you coming along, mate, and hopefully you've got some time for us next year as well.
Thanks, mate. It's been another great event. They put on an awesome show here, so
We give it a crack.
appreciate it. Thanks, mate.
All right, good on you, Russ. Thank you, mate. All right, now another angler that has been around the scene of Hobie for probably nearly as long as I have is Terry Grimer. Tez, a 3, and I see a 1 next to you, mate. The conditions and the shortened time frame and the tides.
Yeah, Chris, it was a good run down, but yeah, my fish sort of come on the bite just as we wanted to go.
Yep.
And you know, just it is what it is, and
We're all under the same playing fields, and hopefully we are going to find a very, well, I know that we will see a very deserved champion today. Mate, 380 grams on that one, Tez. I hope you've had a great couple of days up here with a lovely lady.
Yeah, I had a wonderful time and a wonderful series, and yeah, on behalf of yourself and the Hobie team, we'd like to say a big thanks, and to my beautiful partner as well, for letting me come along to these events.
And do what you do.
Got to do what you got to do, you know.
There you go.
Yeah, no, thank you, Chris.
Lovely, Tez. Thank you so much.
Thanks,
Series 16.
Yes,
We'll see you there. All right, good on you, Tez. All right, now another angler that we will find having made his way up from Victoria and is in actual fact, up until the weigh-in this afternoon, your current Hobie kayak fishing champion, Stephen Pryke.
There you go, mate.
Hey, buddy.
Yeah.
I cannot remember the last time I didn't weigh a full bag for you, mate. But we're going
been a long time.
We're going to go right past that. We're going to put them on the scales. We're going to get you back down there. And these two are locking away at 700 grams, buddy.
All right, thank you.
Obviously, everything that you do with Atomic and the team there, mate, thank you very much. I know it's a great partnership that we have. We look forward to seeing you next year.
Yep. Oh, thank you.
All right, Prikey, thank you very much, buddy. All right, another angler, again, that we've certainly known for a few years is Jason Reed. Mate, bumping into you a few moons back over in the SBS days.
Yep.
And then obviously keeping going with Hobie. Mate, 2 today. 332.
332, yeah.
So close.
Just, yeah, nearly.
All right, Daz, for Reedy, these two are squared up at 740 grams. Well, Jace, thank you very much, buddy.
Thank you very much.
Hope you had a great one.
Thank you for the weekend.
Good on you, mate.
Cheers.
Thank you. Cheers. Rightio, Dougie, they're all behaving themselves down there by the sounds of things. Whether we consider this bloke behaving himself or not, I don't know. GL.
Hello, mate.
How are you, bud?
Good.
Mate, how was that trip to China this year?
Yeah, it was good.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. We had a lot of fun. Learned heaps, and yeah, frothing to go back.
Go back again,
Yeah.
no doubt. All right, Greg, your 3 fish today were about where you said, about that kilo mark. It's a 103. You are also up over the 4 kilo mark. We'll see how this plays out. Who's your money on?
I reckon Grant might pip him.
You reckon Grant might pip? There you go. All right. We'll see if we can get another vote for Grant or whether it's going to be our AOY man in Joey Gardner. I'm sure that I can tell you who this guy wants to see take it out. Travis Newland from WA.
There you go.
You got your money on, Jojo?
Yes.
Yep.
Fingers crossed.
All right. It's going to be tight, I think.
Yeah.
We'll see how we go. I hope you've had a great tournament, mate.
Yeah, always.
Thank you very much for making the effort to come across.
Compared to, I did St George's one a few years back and I struggled then, but I got a few more fish this one. So,
Mate, over the
happy
days, you can sort of put some things together.
Yeah.
570 grams for those two, mate.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Cheers.
You. Good on you, mate. Ta. Right, CEO, Dylan Pace, you are next. Mate, what a year you've had. The AOY rankings, very, very, very close. These WA boys, I don't know. Do you think they just
tough competition.
kind of hang out over there for a little while and let the East Coast guys have a go?
No, it wouldn't be that easy.
No, mate. Mate, I'm sure you've had a great season. You've had a great tournament here with us. You need 129 for a lead. You have 137 currently with 4.33 kilos total. Dylan, you are in the lead.
For now.
All right, for now. All right. Who have we, Daz? I think we're going to run with Josh Blair. But making your way up from SA, a 3 fish limit, day 1, day 2 and day 3.
We managed to make it happen, yeah. It's hard work, but yeah, we got it done, so I'm happy with that.
So the fishing was a little bit tough. How was the pedal back today?
Pedal back was terrible.
There you go.
I wanted to die, but, but we made it. It was all good.
Mate, you had the tide against you, you had the wind against you. Daz, we've got locked in there at 990. Mate, currently 16th place out of a field of 55. Let's see if we can keep you in the top 20.
Thank you.
Good on you, bud. Thank you. All right, also from WA next is going to be Alex Christoph. Now, buddy, we were very, very pleased to be in a position to keep the lakes open today, but nevertheless, it just needs more water.
Yeah, the water colour killed me today, and the time, not having enough time for the good water to come. So, unfortunately, it cost me my bag, but that's all right.
3, 3 and 2?
Yeah.
You need 920 grams.
I don't even think I got that.
Not quite, mate. It's 710. Currently up inside the top 5 in third. Mate, I do hope you've had a great tournament with us. It's been great seeing you and catching up with the whole WA crew again. And we'll do what we can do to continue to support you guys over at WADA. You're absolutely killing it over there right now.
No, cheers, mate. It's a great event. Great to be over here again doing another one of these. So look forward to the next time. So
Good on
cheers
you,
for
bud.
that.
Thank you so much. Good on you, Alex. All the way over from WA. Rightio, next angler is Zach Morozov. Now, Zach, I can see a 3, and a 2. Where'd you get to?
Went up the river that way.
Okay.
And I came back down and...
Yep. Just not the numbers today.
Yep.
Oh, well, mates, I'd like to think you've had a fairly handy week with us otherwise. 700 grams there. We've got you up inside the top 10, and fingers crossed we can keep you inside the 20 with all of these guys to come.
Thanks, Chris.
Good on you, Zach. Lovely to see you, buddy. Right-o. Now, ladies and gentlemen, your current overnight leader is up next, Joey Gardner. Joey.
Hey.
Let's get these things on the scales. You only need 100 grams to take the lead.
I might have that.
I think you're covered there. Daz, with a 216 on day 1, a 208 on day 2, a 145 today. You have 569. You have the lead.
For now.
Let's see what we can do. Ladies and gentlemen, Joey has absolutely nailed it this year. As I said, our Angler of the Year. He led day 1, he's led day 2. 569 is the number that you need to remember to see whether he's going to be able to stay on top. The next angler up is Dave Shanahan. Dave, how are you, buddy?
Good, thanks, Chris.
Mate, 3 big days of pedalling on the water.
Yeah, today was a good day because we had a nice tailwind, down current, home's like 20-minute paddle.
Pretty
easy.
relaxed
Yeah,
coming
it's pretty
home.
good.
All right, you had a 157 and a 134. Today you have locked in a 124. Mate, that currently has you in 3rd place. It would please me greatly to see you stay in the top 10.
Yep.
Let's see how we go.
No worries.
Good on you, Dave. Lovely work. All right, so we have Joey is the only angler to surpass the 5 kilo mark at 569. Dylan Pace is locked away with 433 in 2nd, and Dave Shanahan in 3rd place now with 415. Our next angler through is going to be Daniel Rappold. Sorry, buddy, get a bit dry up here, excuse me.
All right.
Full limit.
Yep.
Every day of the AC. Well done.
Thank you.
Nice work. Mate, probably somewhere in between your 2 bags, right? I think you had a 176 on day 1, a 107 yesterday, and a 113 today. Mate, we do have you there in 11th place at the moment, and with everybody else still to go, top 20 would be nice.
Would be.
All right, there you go. Good on you, Daniel. Rightio, ladies and gents, this fellow has a name, I just don't know how to use it favourably.
Hi, Chris.
Joel Crosby.
Yeah.
Sensational, mate. I talk a lot about, well, I talk a lot.
Yes. Very well, though.
I talk a lot about people coming along to the tournaments and to say that if you're here for the fishing, you're only getting, stop it. There was an absolute stitch up last night, ladies and gentlemen. You've no idea. Carla, it's not real, thankfully.
Yet.
I don't want to be called the tramp on your stand.
Yet.
All right, let's just get you weighed so I can get you off the stage. Crosser, 113.
Take it.
Inside the top 10, currently in 4th.
Thank you.
Mate, don't change. It's the
sure?
best. I appreciate it. Thank you for the whole year, buddy.
And thank you and all the team for all your hard work throughout the season, and especially this weekend. We all really appreciate it. So thank you.
We can't do it without you guys. So, ladies and gentlemen, that was Joel Crosby. Thanks, Crosser. All right, Dennis Mageropoulos, you are next, my friend. A 3, and a numero uno.
Well, that's fishing, isn't it?
Mate, it is.
Awesome weekend.
It looks like you guys have had a hoot over there. Yeah. You've always got a smile on your face, hanging around with some awesome guys.
Yeah.
Get to head home a little earlier to your families this afternoon.
Yeah, can't wait. It'll be good.
There you go. It'll be great to get home and see the fam. I'm sure they'll be stoked to have you back. A whopping 260 grams, Dennis.
Oh, well, thank you. Cheers, mate.
Good on you, buddy.
Thank you.
Rightio, following on from Dennis is Josh Richards. Buddy, a great bag there yesterday at 177. Out there playing in the wind again.
Oh, well, definitely all.
Good bag.
Yeah, one good fish in there.
Yep.
Yeah,
No, nice work, bud. All right, Josh, let's have a look. Daryl, we have probably one of the better bags of the day so far. 164. Mate, again, great to have you with us, Josh. I hope you're around with us next year, buddy. We'll see how the year plays out.
We will. I probably won't make many, but maybe one or two.
Mate, we'd love to have you. You know that. Good on you, Josh. All right, an angler that we have affectionately known throughout the year as Nordic Rick. Mr. Rick King, you are next, buddy. Mate, how many times a week do you wash that truck of yours? I don't think I've ever seen it dirty.
Oh, the kids do it for pocket money.
Is that right? Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday and Friday.
Yeah.
Mate, there's a nice fish in there.
Yeah, one nice one. One got me, but that's fishing, and that's why we keep coming back.
And you made it to the AC. You've had a hoot by the looks of things. Full limits every day.
Every day, yeah.
Mate, well done.
Can't complain.
That is an absolutely sensational result, buddy. And that's going to lock up for you there at 1.33. Currently in 10th place, mate. And if with all of these guys, if we can keep you in the 20, I reckon that'll be a win.
Oh, yeah, for sure. I'd just like to thank yourself and the Hobie team.
Appreciate it, bud.
Put on a good show here, and that's what keeps me coming back.
If you guys keep turning up, we're going to be here.
No worries.
All right?
Thanks, Chris.
Good on you, Big Rick.
Thanks,
buddy. Awesome. Well done, Rick. All right, an angler that is next up is going to be Ryan Honeybrook. Mate, you've had a genuinely good year all round.
Used all my luck through the year.
Well, okay. A couple of really good results with AFT.
Yeah,
a couple of great results with us. Obviously, a qualification to get to this point. Mate, I hope you've had a great year. I hope you continue to do what you do and that you get the ability to come back and do it with us again next year, mate.
Perfect.
A 1-1-1 about mid-fleet. And
thank you very much.
We'll see you February, hopefully, down at Lake Tyres in Victoria is where we are due to head off to. Now, before I get the next angler up, we are at the point where Joey Gardner still leads the way with 5.69 kilos. Dylan Pace back with 4.33. Dave Shanahan at 4.15 are your top three. Joey, you are safe at the minute. Next angler, please, Gareth Goodhue. Come on up, mate. And a bit of noise for the Queenslanders. A 3, a 3 and a 2 today, buddy.
Yeah, we have 2.
It's tough with that wind out there. Did you get into the lake or just stay in the...
No, went into the lake.
Yep.
Got up there, worked it up.
Oh, Watson Taylor?
Watson Taylor, yeah. Up there. Left there at 10 and got back just before 12, basically. So.
Yeah.
But it had a bit of fish on the way back as well.
Okay, not so bad. All right, but I think we got up there kind of about 11-ish and it was really starting to move. So 670 grams is what those two are at the moment. We do have you inside the top 20. You're currently in 19th.
Cool, thank you.
All right, buddy. Thanks, Gareth. Righty-o, another of the mighty Queenslanders, and I was paid to say that, Alan Parrish. How are you, buddy?
Yeah, good.
That's a 2 as well. Yeah. Any chances that kind of got away, or...? No.
No.
Just the 2?
Just little ones.
2 bites, 2 fish?
Oh, a lot of little stuff.
Yeah, okay. Rightio, 2 there, Daryl, and these are going to lock in for Al at 550 grams. Well, mate, you know we love having you guys at the events. Keep turning up.
We will.
All right.
Victoria,
Lake Tyres for a double header, backing it up with Bem River directly thereafter. Another angler that has travelled more miles than most is this good gentleman, Cameron Cole, all the way from Tassie.
Hey, mate.
Hey, buddy. Limit.
Limit. That was the goal.
That's a win.
Yep.
It really is. A 115, a 150, and maybe somewhere in the 1-2s. Can we get you there? We're trying.
I'll
a
take it.
116. Mate, currently up inside that top 20. You are right now in 17th.
Lovely.
Great work, mate. Love having you along and looking forward to trying to grow a little bit more of what's going on in that space of Tassie and see if we can't get a few of the mainlanders to get down there for some affiliated events. If it's not next year, it'll definitely be the year after, I'm sure of that.
Yeah.
All right.
Trying. We'll get there.
We'll get there, mate. Awesome. Thank you so much, Cameron Cole. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I believe the next angler that's coming up was inside our top 5 overnight. His name is Tyson Hayes, and he too is from Queensland. How are you, buddy?
Yeah, not bad. Would have been better with 3.
A different day out there on the reef and the inlet this morning?
Yeah, different day. I got my fish late yesterday, the bigger fish.
Yeah, okay, on the actual start of the run out.
Yeah, the very start of the run out.
Yeah, gotcha. I think I was there for that one, actually.
You were.
All right, Tyson, 3 and 3, and today it is 2. These 2 will reward you with 690 grams. So I am very pleased to tell you right now that you are in second place.
Thank you.
All right, great result, mates. We'll see if we can keep you up inside that top 3 so you can come away with one of these very lovely Hobie fishing trophies. Benny Hodgkin, you are next, my friend. Mates, a 3, a 3 and a 3. Mate, full limits, you've got to be happy with that.
Yeah, happy with that. That was the goal. So.
Have you ever fished Camden Haven before?
No, this is the highest I've fished along the coast. So
okay.
Prior to that was the basins as high as I've been. So.
Yeah, rightio. Well, mate,
very different, so.
There's plenty more around here too.
Yes.
Hopefully when we come back up and do Foster through next year, if you can put that on your list, mate, I'm sure you'll really enjoy it there as well. But as we said, mate, full limits each day. Credit to you. And that weight, Darryl, is going to square away for Ben at 1.28 kilos. Benny, that has you up inside the top 15. You're currently in 11th. Thanks for being with us, mate. Rightio, plenty of anglers still to come. The next angler up from Victoria is Mitch McMaster. Now, buddy, a genuinely good year all around. I think top 5 in our AOY. Plenty of miles on the car, plenty of miles on the legs.
Yep.
Have you got much planned over the break?
Anything but fishing.
He says that now. He'll be fishing next week.
That's right.
All right, mate. Full limits each day. Well done. Today's limit for you, mate, is 1.27 locked. Awesome. And has you about mid-packed, buddy. Thanks a bunch for being with us. Keep doing what you're doing. Next year, Lake Tyres.
Sounds good.
There you go. Much, much closer to home. All right, a little bit of noise for another of our Queenslanders, please. Mr. Luke Rogan. Buddy, how good was it having the boss on the start boat this morning? Hey? I don't think we've tried that before, have we?
No, it's the only time she gets to tell me what to do.
Is that right? Until later.
Yeah, pretty much.
All right. Full limits each day, and today is going to go fairly close, I hope, to your day 1 limit. It is waiting for a lock, or 139. That does move you up inside the 20 as well, Luke. You're currently in 18th space.
I'm happy to have 3. Thank you.
Mate, well done. And off the back of 2 round wins this year, a very, very handy year for Luke. All right, another angler that I am certain is absolutely pumped with full limits each day is none other than Jono Lawrence. Mate, well done.
Thanks, mate.
Great to have you here.
Thank you.
How good is it to get your bag away each day?
Yeah, I wouldn't mind some bigger ones today, but it was a bit of fun, eh?
Mate, I'm really, really pleased for you, mate. I know that it's not easy putting limits together in 2-day events, let alone 3-day events. Mate, you've absolutely nailed it. Locked here at 103. Jono, you too, sir, right now are inside the top 20.
Lovely.
You're currently 18th.
Thank you.
All right, good on you, Jono. Sensational to have you with us, mate. We really, really appreciate all the effort that you do to get along to the events. Now, another very handy angler and an angler that has seen more Australian championships than most is Mr. Glenn Allen. How are you, bloke?
Oh, good. Very tough day.
Mate, when we sort of take away a 7.5-hour session and it comes a 6-hour session, you've got different tides and winds.
Yeah.
But, mate, that's a nice model.
Yeah, it's a good one.
Hey? Righty-o.
3 of them would have been nice.
Glenno, it's a big number. It's a 272 to go up near the lead. But we're certainly going to see a good shift for you here. And in actual fact, mate, your best limit of the tournament with 1.71 kilos. What I can tell you right now, mate, that has actually shuffled you all the way into second place.
No worries. Can I weigh that big one?
You can, absolutely. You can weigh the big one. Let me get rid of that for you. So we do have a big brim prize. We are chasing 900 grams. He's going to be close. Daz, good. Yes, I have a nod. For big brim, which is a minimum $500 in cash. Daz, that locked away way early. I'm going to take that away. That, I think, grabbed us with the wind on that. All right. You're squared again. You're good. Let me get this guy tucked up. All right, chasing 900 grams. 860. Mate, awfully close. Mate, you know how much we appreciate you coming along, Gleno, and I know it's not easy with work commitments and the like, but get yourself back home to the family, mate, and I do hope you've had a cracking weekend with us. Thanks. All right, good on you, Gleno. Thank you. Rightio, another angler that has made some miles under the tyres is all the way from South Australia, Lee Kirshner. Mate, a good year all round, buddy, and being able to make your way through to an AC.
Yeah, it was a lot of hard work to get here, and I'm grateful to be here.
Yeah, mate, and we are absolutely stoked to have the entire SA crew with us, that's for sure. You've come into us with a 162 and a 147. Today's bag is going to reward you with a 125. And Lee, I'm also very pleased to tell you, mate, that you are inside the top 10. You are currently in 4th place.
Beautiful.
All right. If we can keep you in the 10, mate, I know that would be one for the record books for you, and one of these signs to be able to put up on the wall, that's for sure. All right, Daz, that's okay, we're good. We're going to go with Darren Hayward. Buddy, how good is it to put the limit together?
Finally. Talk about leaving run a little bit late, though.
Well, mate, you're no stranger to full limits, but different waterways, different systems.
Yeah.
Too much time helping the team at Hobie. Well, mate, I do hope you've had a great tournament with us, buddy. We really do appreciate everything both yourself and Anita have done. That's a 1.41 kilo bag for you, mates, and fingers crossed we see you plenty of times through next year.
No worries, thanks.
All right, bud, thank you. All right, Joey Gardner still leading the way at 5.69. Glenn Allen now surpasses Tyson Hayes with a 4.69 to claim second place at the minute in the runnings, and 4.47 is Tyson Hayes. Mr. Andrew Deeth, you are up. Buddy, last night we spent some time as a group.
Yes,
having a bite to eat and going through the process of looking at our Angler of the Year for Joey Gardner. But very importantly for yourself as well, mate, you are our Angler's Choice recipient. So, ladies and gentlemen, that is something that I guess the group of peers within the team that are here, all 55 anglers, vote towards that Angler's Choice. And Deethy, I was so pleased to see your name at the top of that tree, mate.
Thank you, mate. Yeah, it was very nice.
I know it means a lot. It's something that you've put a lot of work into the background with the boom fishing project, and I know that we all appreciate it, and it's great to see you rewarded for all of that effort.
Thanks, mate.
Good on you, Deethy. Thanks very much, bud. Right, T.O. Our next angler up from New South Wales is Mr. Chris Byrne. Chris, you came to us with 3 fish on day 1 at 136, another 3 fish for 125. It is a three-peat, full limits each day. And, mate, did you find your way back up into the lake again today?
Yeah, just rinse and repeat.
Yep.
Hoping to find the big ones, but no.
Yep, just one, he says.
Just one.
Well, mate, you know how much we appreciate you making the effort and energy to come along to the events. That's a 1.26 kilo bag for you today. Mate, about midfield right now, currently in 22nd place. Well done. It's up. All right, our next angler from the south coast of New South Wales, and off the back of a win, which was our final round at Malakuta, is Benny Hanscom. How are you, bloke?
Good, Chris. How are you?
Sensational. Full limits, mate, each day.
Yeah.
That's what we want.
Bloody lucky to have it today.
Only just.
Only just.
Mate, never stop casting, right?
That's it, 100%.
That's really what it's all about. Mate, Benny, that locks away a 109. I can tell you right now, mate, that you are currently inside the 10. You're in 7th. We'll see how long we can keep you there.
Thanks, Chris.
Good on you, bud. Thank you so much. All right, a handful of anglers still to come. Our next angler up is Ryland Sainsbury. Buddy, a limit of 3, and just the one, buddy. Hey.
I wasn't breaking any records.
No, just chilling.
Yeah.
Yep.
I was not very motivated this morning.
Was that anything to do with all of those tickets that were left on the table there before you left?
I don't know what you're talking about, Chris. There's no tickets when I left.
Mate, good for you, good for Babs. You got a smile on your face, mate.
Yeah,
370 grams today.
And I'll be competitive.
Mate, hey, it will happen. I
was going to say thanks to Jimmy as well from Hunter Water.
He should be.
He shouldn't be far away, but I'll see him shortly. I just wanted to make sure we give him a shout out. No, he looks after us very muchly, so
he's a damn good fella. He's one of by far the best dealers that we have in the nation.
Yep.
So great to see you sort of help him out.
Yeah,
as well.
no, he's a man. So I'm looking forward to seeing him.
Rightio, good on your island. Thank you so much. All right, ladies and gentlemen, our next angler to weigh in is your current Hobie kayak fishing world champion, Mr. Jack Gamming. Look at that. Somebody likes you out there, bloke.
Yeah, that would be Papa, I think.
Ah, good on him. Hey?
Yeah.
Mate, I'm absolutely confident that he taught you everything you know.
No, he's not much of a fisherman, but a car restorator, yeah, 100%.
Is that right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you reckon you might be able to teach Jack how to drive on the beach? We've got some video that we can show you later. You got stuck the other day, Jack.
We got bogged.
Yep. Where's Dougie? There he is. You got the video of him bogged on the beach?
Yes.
Yes. Jack, your fish today, 139.
I'll take that.
It pushes you up inside the top 10.
Thank you.
That puts you into 6th place.
Thanks, mate.
All right, well done. Radio, good to see some family coming along and supporting the anglers. It really does mean a lot, I know. The next angler is Mr. Simon Morley. Buddy, a 3, a 3 and a 3.
Tiny today, mate.
Tiny today, he says?
Yeah, just no water on the flat I wanted to fish, but that's the way it goes. So
it is, and
just punched around and...
You had a little bit of close comfort from a boater out there
Oh,
as
yeah,
well.
he come to say hello just as I cast. Thanks, mate.
Right, Sime, these 3 for you today, buddy. A whopping 870 grams. But very importantly, mate, you are still inside the top 5. You are currently in 4.
So that'll take me to 6.
Let's see.
Nice, because there's 2 left.
These, ladies and gentlemen, following on from Simon, I believe are going to be our final 2 anglers. This is where it starts to count, so just have a look at the numbers with me. Grant Oliver, you had a 205 on day 1. You had a 181 on day 2. You need 184. Daz. 161 for 547 overall. Mate, second place so far. We still have 1 angler to go, but if you're inside the top 3 in an AC, you're doing a lot of things right.
Yeah, I'll take it.
All right, mate, we'll have a bit more of a chat after Cookie weighs in. Now, Cookie, I was actually meant to call you out earlier this morning at the briefing to make sure on the start line that you did wear the shirt. Ladies and gentlemen, and if Cookie's better half is watching, Peter Cook, come on up. Rightio, mate. You brought to the table on day 1 a 204. On day 2, you had a 1.9 kilo bag.
Yep.
Can you see the shirt? Hey? And who said he's not a good bloke? Peter Cook, you need 176 to take a win. Buddy, it is going to give you a 147. Mate, that says to me that leaves you now in 3rd place.
Cheers.
3rd place out of 55 anglers after
I'll take that.
an entire year of fishing, mate. Well done.
Cheers, thank you.
We're going to take a quick break. We're going to go through collating all of the final details, and then I would love to invite, I should say, both Michael and Erin from the Brigadoon Holiday Park to come up and go through the presentation with us. So if you just bear with us a moment, we'll be back very, very soon. Now, for all the anglers that are still here with us, just prior to getting into our presentation, one thing that I would ask, please, if we could keep each and every one of you here so that we can get a group photo. It'd be great for a piece of memorabilia, not only obviously for Hobie fishing, but also for Joey to take away with him after the win. So give us a couple of moments, let's get through the prezzo, and once we've got the trophies and the like there for Joey, we'll come across maybe here in front of the Hobie flags down by the water's edge, and we'll get a big group photo put together as well. Thank you.
What about a poodle?
Where's Daz who run off to? Yeah, let's start with that.
You need to send this message. Carl.
You knew it was going to happen at some point.
Appreciate it.
You knew it was going to happen at some point.
I didn't say I was going to, though.
Nice.
Did you finish?
All right, Michael and Erin, if I get you guys to pop up with me for a minute, that would be great, and we'll get this underway. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to introduce you to both Michael and Erin, the owners, proprietors, all-round nice people here at Brigadoon Holiday Park. When was the transition for you guys? Was it inside the last sort of 12 months?
Yes, July, yeah.
Okay, July of this year.
Yes.
And we've just come in and made this mess.
That's a beautiful thing.
It can only get better from the quagmire that we've made. I really do sincerely appreciate the opportunity to have access to a site like this. When we first turned up here probably 18 months or so ago, the first thing that I think the entire team from Hobie Fishing said was, this is an AC site for sure. So the opportunity to do that, thank you so much. As I said, I'm confident to say that everyone was well behaved and well mannered. Yes. I do hope that that was the case. I'm confident there will be. And fingers crossed that as we get into some other regular rounds through next year and the year after, we've got the opportunity to come back and see you all again. So
we'd love to have you back.
Yeah, thank you so much, guys. We really appreciate it. So what we'd like to start with here is going to be the overall prize for Big Brim. So the largest brim of the tournament across the 3 days. They come away with one of the Daiwa in-feed rods as well as the atomic cash there at $500. And Daryl, I do believe that... sorry, I've lost that, Daz. Can you try and hover over that for me? Okay, so the centre one there, thank you. All right, ladies and gentlemen, for Big Brim, overall at 900 grams. The winner is Zach Morozov. Mate, there was an 860 gram fish behind that, an 840 gram fish behind that.
Thank you.
Congratulations, buddy. Well done.
Thank you.
$500 there, courtesy of the team at Atomic. A nice new Daiwa in feed. Mate, over the last sort of 12 months, you've made some sort of changes. You've been involved in the fishing tackle industry and the retail world for a bunch of years.
I think 5 or 6.
You've sort of swung around away from that and had a bit of a break.
Yeah.
And then you rolled back in with some, I guess, is it fair to say, fresh enthusiasm into Cuda and took out second?
Yeah, second.
Which obviously gave you the placement to get you here into the AC. Behave yourself. Mate, can you tell us what did the damage? What lure caught the big fish, and then what your outfit was that you were using?
So pretty much, I mean, I was fishing upriver most of the comp, and then I came down. Just thought I'd have a look at Goggly's channel.
Yep.
Just at the mouth there was a little rock wall. The tide changed yesterday.
Yep.
All that water was trickling over. I said that looks perfect. Skipped the 50mm aqua in.
Yep.
I can't remember the colour, whitish. Just fished it out, weedless hook, and fishing 1 to 3 kilo rod, 7'9", 8 pound leader, and just cranked him out.
Yep. Boom.
Yeah, had to stop him. Yeah.
He came to you, or he put up a bit of a...
Oh, he went in a couple of times, and then I got him out and backed the drag off and took my time. So,
Nice.
That was good.
Well, mate, I hope you've had a great tournament with us. It was really great to see you back at Malakuta. Fingers crossed we can see you through a few events next year.
Yeah, for sure.
Take away some cash, a nice stick. Safe travels home, buddy.
Yeah,
and well done overall. Ladies and gentlemen, Big Brim, Zach Morozov. We just squeeze right in, guys. We'll get a photo there with Zach. Awesome, buddy. Well done.
Well done, mate.
All right, Daz, I think we are going to move directly through to 10th place. So we do have some place cards up here from 10 through to 3. And in actual fact, I think we get backwards from about 5 with a couple of other goodies, and then some of the real cash and real prizes as we go through after that. An angler that we have seen year after year after year. He's been competing in Hobie Kayak Fishing Australian Championships. He's been at the Hobie Kayak Fishing Worlds. He's also been to China. 3 full limits each day throughout the tournament. 4.15 kilos, 10th place overall, Mr. David Shanahan.
Well done, Dave.
That's a surprise.
Mate, well done.
Thanks.
Nice work. That wind did say it was coming up, and it definitely has done what it said. Mate, for you at 4.15, in actual fact, there was a tie with yourself and Benny Hanscom overall.
Sorry, Ben, where are you?
But on our countback process, you've got it.
Get it by age, I think.
Mate, you spent an awful lot of time up in the Camden Haven Inlet over the course of the last 3 days. How are the legs feeling? Probably more
It's just
so.
non-stop pedalling. Although sometimes you got against that rock wall and you're a nice little toe along in a back current, but
a little bit of
very
back
often.
eddy.
And just getting smashed against the rocks and get out. So it's a good place.
Mate, was it the cranker crab? Was it?
It's cranker, pretty much me, cranker crab. Most fish on the whole weekend.
Yep. Olive or black?
Olive.
Olive.
In the small.
Small.
In the heavyweight.
In the heavyweight.
Yep.
There you go. Look, it's just the right environment for them up there. I guess a lot of anglers have obviously turned to that product over the years, and that particular part of the Camden Haven Inlet certainly suited it, mate. Thank you very much for all of the time, energy and effort that's gone into the season.
Yep.
And hopefully you can pop that one up on the wall with the plethora of the other ones that you have as well. Well done. Ladies and gentlemen, 10th place, Dave Shanahan. Well done, buddy. Nice work.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
Thanks, mate.
Rightio, in 9th place. Now, this one is certainly going to be well received by the recipient. Coming off the back of a sensational year overall, 3 full limits each day here, a total combined weight of 4.32 kilos. Ladies and gentlemen, one of only 2 anglers to ever win a Hobie Kayak Fishing World Championships in a foreign country. 9th place at the AC is none other than Jack Ganny. Is Pop still around?
Well done, Jack.
No, he's done all right.
Yeah, no, they left. They're not feeling too good, so old age, I think.
No, that's fair enough. I know the feeling.
Yeah.
Mate, I probably didn't see a lot of you through this tournament. Like, you know, we sort of crossed paths a couple of times.
Yeah.
What was going on? What was the plan leading into the event?
Just cover as much water, I'd fish a spot, let it replenish for a bit and then go back through it, and then I'd have 4 or 5 different areas that I'd concentrate on. I was in Cogley's Lagoon for 2 days, and yesterday was absolutely atrocious, so I didn't even worry about going back there today. And I had a deep rock wall up the river, which no one was fishing, and every day I had one good bite off it, so sort of kept me in the hunt. And a 9th place.
Well, mate, any time you can get yourself up inside the top 10 on an AC really is an outstanding result. You've had some great results throughout the season. Obviously, coming away off a win at the Worlds over in Canada. Mate, so much to look forward to. You're busy at work, you're busy in life, you're fishing well. Mate, keep it up, mate. We love having you along at the events, and whatever you do, continue to pick on Greg Lewis, because his retaliation we find absolutely hilarious.
I've got to find a softer opponent, I think.
I think you do. Well done, ladies and gentlemen. Jack Gemmey, 9th place. Before you go, Jacko, come and grab a photo, mate. All right, well done, Jack. Thank you. Well done, buddy. Rightio, now moving up into 8th place, and an angler that has certainly done exceptionally well right throughout the entire year. An angler that I believe was up inside our top 5 in AOY. 3 full limits each day, and but 10 grams separating Jack and 8th place is Dylan Pace. Come on in, Dill. So, mate, Jacko had 4.32. You had 4.33. The next angler after you had 4.34. So it's a game of 10 grams.
It is, and I had no thought that I'd get a top 10 today, so that's quite a surprise.
Well, mates, unless Daryl's making it up as he goes along and you've paid him well.
Oh, if he is, I'll take it, don't stress.
Mate, a great year all round. I think you seem exceptionally comfortable every time you turn up to a tournament. Everything seems to be going well, you're happy, you're fishing great. Mate, what did it for you this weekend? Was it just a mixture of product or one go-to?
Honestly, a bit of a mixture. I fished a different spot each day, just moved around. The second I sort of stopped catching fish, I'd just go find fresh ground that I thought no one else had probably hit, and just try to sort of stick to what I know, like yellowfin and cranks. I tend to go pretty well, so there's a lot of that, and then just lots of gulp as well. So
there you go, mate.
Bit of a mix.
You got to work with what works in the region, right? Have you got much plans for next year? Hopefully we'll see you back through a few of the rounds.
Oh, you'll be seeing me.
Starting at Tyres and Bem for a double header.
Tyres scares me, but I'll be there for Bem, guarantee that.
Well, mate, you're a Victorian. You're supposed to help some of these New South Welshmen, South Australian and WA guys that are coming down there. So do a bit of research over summer. We look forward to seeing you there in February.
Thanks, heaps.
Great year, 8th place, Dylan Pace.
Thanks, guys.
Well done, mate. Thank you. Quick photo, do it before you run. We might have to go forward. He's almost too tall for it. All right, well done, Dylan Pace. All right, moving up into 7th place. Now, I would like to think that I am familiar with the fact that this is going to mean an awful lot to this particular angler. An awful lot of miles goes into competing in a lot of the East Coast rounds for a lot of the other anglers that are kind of either South Australian or West Australian guys. This particular angler came in at 162, a 147, a 125, but 10 grams separating 8th place to 7th, but 20 grams separating 7th place from 9th. Lee Kershaw from South Australia, mate, you are 7th at the Series 15 Australian Championships. Mates, this is one that you can hold high, buddy. Well done.
Thank you.
Great work. But a lot of work goes into what we see, yourself and Gibbsy and all the crew coming over from SA. It's just a huge undertaking. There's a lot of miles. I really hope that properly cements a genuine reward for all of the effort, mate. Well done.
Thank you. It's just one of those things. Like, I'm relatively new to all this. Like, I've only been doing it for sort of 3 years, and once I started, I just couldn't stop. Like, it's even though it's a tournament, like, I just love the social aspect, to be honest. All weekend, I said to the boys when we were coming over on the fly, I said, I just want to go and have fun. Like, I don't really mind if I do well. I just want to catch fish, have a good laugh, and no pressure, which is basically how I looked at the whole 3 days. The only pressure I felt was probably this morning when I didn't have a fish in the first 2 hours, and I went, I need to really pull my finger out here, and got lucky, I guess, in a way.
Well, mate, you keep casting, you keep turning up, and I think, as you said, when you come in with a really clean attitude, things just sort of fall into place. So, mate, I'm so pleased for you. A 7th in an AC is no mean feat. Well done, ladies and gentlemen. 7th place, Lee Kirshner.
Thank you.
All right, quick photo, bud. Well done, buddy. Nice work, Lee Kirshner. Rightio. Now moving up into 6th place, and I just need to count through here. That's going to be 1, that is 2, 3, 4, and that is 5. Okay, rightio, done. All right. Also, 3 full bags each day for our next competitor. Total combined weight at 4.4 kilos, about 60 grams separating 6th and 7th. An angler that has also been recently to the Hobie Kayak Fishing Worlds and the Chinese Angling Association event there in China. 6th place at the Australian Championships, Simon Morley. Well done, buddy. It's,
congratulations,
You've definitely strung it together at the back end of your season and put them in the bag. And mates, you are never, and I don't know, look, you can tell me, I don't know how many years you've been at this, certainly probably longer than I've been around, but just always in the hunt, like properly in the hunt, making a lot of people nervous.
Yeah, that's the good part, isn't it? They just never know.
No, mates, and I think coming away from this for yourself too, I think overnight we sort of spoke was 5th.
Yeah.
And just like, how did that happen?
Yeah, how did I even get there? I don't know, but no, I had a great time. Yeah, appreciate all the effort you guys have put in, and yeah, I'll be back next year.
No, mates, we can't do it without people turning up. So, what was the go-to product for you over the weekend, and where were you predominantly through the tournament?
So I fished the Harris Chain Lake, whatever it's called back there, and yeah, St. Croix rods, obviously, because I'm sponsored by St. Croix. Those rods are sensational, so if you get a chance, check them out.
There's a couple of those coming up for a few people yet.
Nice.
So,
and yeah, Hurricane Fat 37 in natural UV in that dirtier water.
It's just a go-to, isn't it?
Yeah.
So
it's one of my go-to anyway.
Yeah. No, I know another system that you and I both fished that it's kind of worked fairly well as well, but that place will remain unnamed.
Baltimore.
Mate, you continue to do well. Always a pleasure to be around. Well done for 6 out of the group of 55. Ladies and gentlemen.
Take it. Thank you.
6th place, Simon Morley. Well done, buddy. Nice work again. Well done. Quick photo. Oop. Well done, mate. Nice work. Right, T.O. now moving into 5th place. If I could count, I'd be dangerous. 3, 4, 5. There we go. All right, that one and that one. Mick, if you don't mind.
No worries at all.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, the only angler out of the Queensland contingent to make it up inside our top 10, and in 5th place with a bag limit of 188,190.69 today, total combined weight of 447, Tyson Hayes.
Well done, Tyson.
There you go, mate. It's a nice new stick there from Atomic, the 5th place overall plaque. Mate, the reef kind of, it's tide dependent. You know, we went through that process to learn that, but it takes a lot of dedication to continue to kind of grind.
It does.
Did you have to kind of change up the bait presentation through that sort of session, or was it predominantly just a go-to on the crabs?
No, so I kept flicking through the colours. I noticed that the olive stopped working for a while, and I flicked to the cockle yesterday, and that started catching, but I lost it, so there was no more fish after that.
Yeah, right. So I think we might have been sort of partway through that session, and you did catch that fish and went, look, it's the only one I've got.
Yeah.
Was it today or yesterday that you end up losing that particular lure?
It was yesterday afternoon, so I went in today pretty worried.
Yeah, okay. It's a tough one, mate. Look, you've had an absolutely sensational year with us. You are just always the quiet achiever. You just keep getting about your business, getting it done. I know that we would have loved to have seen you just that smidge higher on this one. Ash had you picked for the top 3, I know it. But look, mate, you've got a great bunch of people that you travel with. You're a sensational angler. We look forward to seeing you right the way through next year. And, mate, if you'll come back with us, we'd really appreciate it. We look forward to being around you next year.
Definitely.
All right, well done, ladies and gentlemen. 5th place, Tyson Hayes. Coming in, bud. Nice work, Tyson. Well done, buddy. Right-o, ladies and gentlemen, moving up into 4th place. So, sorry, Aaron. There we go, that one there. Rightio, no stranger to the stage is this angler. Certainly a little bit more separation here from Tyson's 447. We have a 469 total weight, but full limits each day from New South Wales, Mr. Glenn Allen. Buddy, we get to spend a fair bit of time with you on stage. You are certainly an exceptional angler. Everybody knows that. It felt like that there was a point through the year that going to the AC, or even when you got your qualification, it was like, am I going? Am I not going? Am I fair to say that? Was that?
Yeah, I really wanted to come up here and fish, and I thought I'm not going to make it this year. I only done a few rounds, I think.
Yep.
Yeah, and then got that second at Foster and put me.
And it's like, right, I better go.
Yeah, sure.
Mate, obviously you've come off the back of some amazing fishing, I guess, through that sort of Central Coast, Mid-North Coast region. Was there much about Camden Haven that was different to some of the other fisheries, or was it kind of a bit of a go-to?
It suited me pretty good. I fish a lot of oyster rocks, and I do a lot of cranking on flats at home, so that's what I'd done over the 3 days.
Yep.
Day one, I only went around the corner here.
Yep.
Lost a really big one straight up, which cost me, but yeah, and then fished the rocks there, and then the other 2 days I went up Watson
Taylor Lakes.
Taylor Lake, and just cranked up there all day.
What particular crank, Glenn?
Tommy crank in a deep, and just bumping it into the bottom through the weed, and yeah, and then a little black diver over the oysters and stuff.
And that's bigger brim that I think we weighed in today, maybe at 860. What was that?
Yeah,
one?
that come on a little diver. Are they Prezzo?
Prezzo?
Yeah, I think it's a diver Prezzo.
Brad? Yep.
Maybe.
Prezzos?
A little fat one.
Yep.
Chubby one. Yeah, in like a greeny colour, which I haven't used before. So.
Well, mates, there's a nice new Daiwa in-feed rod there to go into your quiver. We certainly look forward to, of course, seeing you through next year. I think we had a little bit of a chat about maybe some of the other fisheries that we're likely to see next season. And when we have the opportunity to get those dates out, I'm sure that people will go, are we really going to Glenose Lake?
Yeah.
We'll see how that one pans out. But, mate, congratulations. 4th place out of 55. Ladies and gentlemen, Glenn Allen.
Thank you. Thanks, Hobie. Thanks, everyone else who turned up. And thanks, James from Hunter Water Sports, for supporting me.
Who I think has just driven in.
No worries. All right, thank you.
Good on you, Gleno. Quick photo. All right, well done, ladies and gentlemen. Glenn Allen.
Thank you.
All right, now I do believe we get into that one. This one. Mick, that one. Ooh. And this one. There's a little bit going on.
There, a little bit.
From New South Wales, day 1, 2.04 kilos. Day 2, 1.9 kilos. Day 3, 1.47 kilos. The first of only 3 anglers to achieve weights of over 5 kilos, and with 5.41 kilos total combined weight, your 3rd place winner for the Series 15 Hobie Kayak Fishing Australian Championships is Peter Cook.
Hey, Cookie. Well done, champion. I hope you got plenty of hands.
Buddy, you've got a bit going on there. Be very careful with that one.
And this one.
Oh, there's one there.
That one you should hang on to.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thanks, mate.
Cookie.
Yeah.
Mate, you can fish.
Sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes.
No, you really can.
Yeah.
Mate, you've been kind of messing around doing a bit of lure making and whatnot over the years. Was that something that you were able to bring into this tournament?
It actually was.
Yep.
So the plastics I showed you?
Yes.
Them.
All weekend?
All weekend, every fish.
All right. Is there anything you can tell us about those that might go further than this, or is this kind of a family and friends thing?
Not even friends, to be honest. I literally make 2 at a time. I've made silicone molds for them, and then I'm trying to make it so I can actually do more, but...
Yeah. Mate, you do you keep doing it, and if anyone's lucky enough, if Dennis is good enough a mate...
Oh, he's a couple, that's all right.
Yeah, he's got a couple, he's okay. Yeah, he passes the test. What was the colour
I had 4 colours on me and every colour worked.
Okay.
So there was like, I know there's 2 green colours, which one's UV, one's not UV, and there's like 2 prawny colours.
Okay.
The prawny colours I on the bigger fish on the first day.
Yep.
And then there's just random for the rest of them. Like I just ran through them.
Is it a slightly bigger body profile?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Lightly weighted. You were up in the top. In Queens.
Up in Queens, yeah, fishing like edges the first day, shallow flat the second day, and a deeper flat today.
Okay.
So all 3 different spots.
Yeah, rightio.
Yeah.
Well, mate, look, you've had a great season with us. Every time we see you turn up to an event, you're just an absolute pleasure to be around.
Cheers.
You've got a good group of people that you get to travel with, mate. And but if you're happy to keep coming back, mate, we'd love to have you.
Definitely am, yeah.
There is a fantastic St Croix rod.
Yep.
That's there for you as part of the 3rd place. There is a massive Daiwa backpack there full of all of the sponsors' gear.
Sweet.
These little surfboard type things.
That's what I cared about because Dennis stole my 3rd place at Woy.
Is that right?
Yeah.
And you still call him a mate?
Yeah, I even gave him the lure for it too.
You got your surfboard courtesy of the team down on the South Coast. Belinda Doyle is the artist name that put those together with us.
Cheers.
Something for the pool room.
Yep.
And mate, we look forward to seeing you back hopefully in Series 16.
Cheers, thank you.
3rd place, ladies and gentlemen, Series 15 Australian Championship.
Thank you.
Peter Cook.
Well, also, tomorrow is my wedding anniversary. So remember,
yes,
last year I kind of went like that.
Yep.
And Marley thought I was trying to get out of being married to her by doing that. Yeah.
Yep. And now look at you.
Yeah. So she should be happy.
You're a stronger, smarter, better person from having married her.
Yeah.
You're a better fisherman from being married to her.
Oh, yeah.
You're a better person for wearing the shirt.
Oh, there you go.
All right, and it's all about Marley.
Cheers. All right, thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, 3rd place, Mr. Peter Cook. Coming up for some photos, mate. You hang on to that one. All right. You got it?
Got it all?
Ready? Well done. Cookie. Great work, mate. Well done. 3rd place, Peter Cook. One more time. All right. So, similar gig, guys. Let me go that way.
Yep.
That way.
Yep.
This way and that way.
Boy.
And a slightly bigger version of the 3rd place version. All right, it certainly did get close today. I know that with this particular angler, we saw him early on in the morning and it looked like the day was going rough well. 2.05 started out his tournament on day 1, a very respectable 1.8 kilos backing it up into day 2, and 1.61 kilos today, leaving Grant Oliver with a total combined weight of 5.47 kilos. 2nd place, the Hobie Kayak Fishing Australian Championships, Grant Oliver.
Congratulations, Grant. Well done, mate.
Mate, an amazing rod there from the team at St Croix. The same goodie bag there from all of the sponsors and the bag there from Daiwa. An absolutely cracking trophy there from the team at Hobie Fishing and Belinda Doyle. But, so I think, does that give you a surfboard type thing? I think, has Jacko got a surfboard type thing? And has Matto, have you got one too?
Oh, mate.
I got one.
Yeah.
All right, so it's just Mitch.
My kids will nearly be able to surf this, mate.
Mate, look, you've come off the back of a very solid history in boat tournaments.
Yep.
And then obviously converting that over, I think, through a couple of good mates to sort of spend a bit of time on the kayak.
Yep.
How different is that sort of boat angling to kayak angling?
Just the fact that I'm sort of a run and gun guy, so the boat's super handy for that, because if you're not feeling it, you can run another 100 k's if you want to and make yourself sort of in the right spot. So you've got to just set and forget, basically. You've got to pick your line and go for it. So that's the main one.
Yep.
Culling all your gear down. Like in the boat, I run about...
Oh, think of that.
I run about 15 tackle boxes, multiple rods, you know, esky, sounders, you know, everything. So culling all that gear down's the next one, yeah.
Mate, for the tournament itself, there was something going on that I don't know whether it was known by a lot of anglers, but I think there was a lot of people still using the same product or a similar product that you were using it. But probably some of the history that you've had fishing other locations gave you, I think, was probably an edge that I don't think anybody else, I didn't hear anybody else doing. Would you like just to fill us in a little bit on that, mate?
Yeah. So I went up into Googly's Lagoon. Never been here before, and I got into the bay and I couldn't even hear from the cicadas. So basically I just threw one on and started catching fish. I did a sort of, I suppose as you come in from that top section, you go left, you go past like an oyster farm, and then you just hug the bank and there's mangroves, and day 1 and 2 I just cast it to death in there. Tiemco soft shell cicada. I feel that it had a bit of advantage over the Siglet this weekend. Just because it had that extra hook. And like it had to be black. I found that darker silhouette on the water. I run that on like a straight through rod. So it's sort of there's no way they can see the braid. Yeah, I just did that for 2 days, and then I snuck out on the wall yesterday, Arvo, and got 2 really good upgrades.
And it's interesting, probably more so about what was on the wall, because I think you said something about being down at Cootie. You can be in 8 metres of water, fishing down the Narrows, and you're still throwing that soft shell on the surface. And it's those fish sitting in the first kind of metre to maybe 500 mil, and that was a similar thing that you found on the wall.
Yeah, I just sort of committed to the wall for most of the day today. Before that current got too high, it was a really good bite. So like I had probably 1.59 by 7 o'clock. I only upgraded once. So yeah, I just sort of threw it into that wall as close as you can to the oysters, and then sort of just bring it back. You got to find that eddy, and the fish were coming out of like 2 metres of water and
smacking
all over it.
Well, mates, whatever it is else that you did on top of that, which I think was probably most of your tournament, you've come in with a great attitude. You've been hanging around a average couple of blokes over here that you call mates, and I'm glad that they were able to support you through the process. Mate, it is absolutely no mean feat to take out a second place in an AC. Ladies and gentlemen, second place, Mr. Grant Oliver. Well done, buddy. Nice work. Thank you. Good on you. Right, before you go, we'll grab that, and then we're going to get a quick photo. And we can hold that up for you, so you can hold up your board and the check. Yep, you got that one. Right, ladies and gentlemen, one more time, second place, Grant Oliver. Well done, buddy. Congratulations, mate. Well done.
Thank you.
Rightio, ladies and gentlemen, a very, very deserved recipient is up next. Got that one, Mick. Thank you. I think the term consistency in angling is probably one of the most important words that you can use. This angler has certainly done that in spades this year. Coming all the way over from Western Australia, 2.16 kilos on day 1, 2.08 kilos day 2, 145 day 3, the only angler to surpass 5.5 kilos, your total combined weight 569, your angler of the year, your Australian champion, Joey Gardner.
That one. That one. That one.
Well, let me hang on to one of those if you like, and I really want you to hold these. Mate, huge year, but is it fair to say that you started the year with a genuine goal?
Yeah, I wanted to come over and make as many rounds as possible. So, an Angler of the Year, I mean, a World's qualification was what I really wanted, especially after Tassie. So, yeah.
So taking away a win in Tassie, I think last night we went through when we were talking about the AOY, your top 5 rounds, I think the lowest round was maybe a 6th?
7th.
A 7th, okay. I think your backup after that was something like a 12th or 13th or somewhere around there. Mate, that is just amazing. I think, was it 483 points, I think, out of a possible 500? You know, to get the AOY. You roll in, you hit 216, I think it was, on day 1. When you back it up with a 208 day 2, you're feeling solid. with the weather predictions and looking around at a couple of things, you were like, hey Chris, why don't you just call it off now? I think that we heard a couple of times. But mate, rolling into today, was the plan the same, or did you have to kind of shift a little bit?
I knew I wouldn't get the tide at the end of the day, and that's when they really turned on day 1 and day 2. So I sort of hoped that we might get that change of tide at the start. Yep. But we just missed it.
What do you reckon, like 10 minutes difference?
10 minutes difference, yep. I reckon we would have been all right down there. So it was a real grind today. Yep. I didn't really lose many fish. It was just really slow throughout the day. Whereas day 1 and day 2, I had a bag by 7:20 both days. So, yep. Yeah.
Mate, as I said, it was a grind out there. Did you have to change lures through today that you weren't using yesterday or the day before?
I only threw 2 lures the whole time. So brim prawn on a 1/28 along the rock wall, just up against the current. Let it waft down, and then a Daiwa wave minnow on a 1/8. That was for the reef. So yeah, just those 2 baits.
Mate, I don't know how you do it. I almost consider you a fish whisperer in many respects. You come to the events just with such a calm demeanour. You know what you're going to go and do. As I said, you had a plan at the beginning of the year, but you've executed that exceptionally well. I know that there's a bunch of your mates here from WA that are so stoked for you. We are also so stoked for you, mate. It's a World Championship qualification. It's an AOY in the same year. It's an Australian Championships in the same year. If that's not a three-peat, I don't know what is. You've absolutely set a standard that's going to be hard to beat. Ladies and gentlemen, can you really please put your hands together for your Australian champion, Joey Gardner.
Cheers. And I just would like to thank you guys for putting everything on, obviously. Throughout the year, it's a lot of time, I know, for the company to put aside. So, and then Alex hooked us up with a ute from his work this week, so United, where he works. So,
awesome.
Big thanks to him.
No, mate, look, keep doing what you're doing. If we can continue to grow with you guys over in WA with the West Australian Tournament Anglers Group, we'd love to do that. And obviously, for any of the East Coast guys that can get their way over to some events next year, we should have a couple of opportunities over there that will otherwise interest you as well.
Yeah, there's some really, we've got two rounds, I think, next year. Yep. So if anyone wants to come over, we've got Michelle at Getaway Outdoors. She'll hook anyone up with a kayak. So much like you've done for me over here, yep. If anyone wants to come over, it's definitely worthwhile.
Yep. Ladies and gentlemen, Joey Gardner, your Australian champion. Thanks, Mick. Awesome.
Got it.
You got it? All right. Well done, Joey. All right, if we can grab everyone super quick. I know everyone wants to try and get home. If we can maybe duck over in front of the Hobie flags, we'll go and get a big group photo and, yeah, celebrate Joey one more time. Thanks, guys. Mick, thank you so much. Aaron, thank you. You're so kind. Yeah, mate, come on over and jump in the pic if you're happy to. Yeah. And there's one that we can also get back to you so that you can maybe pop it up in the office as well. Awesome. All right, awesome. Swing it over. You're not going to know what to do with that one.
You take it.
I'll bring it.
I might leave that here. Is it one piece?
Yeah. Sweet.
Just watch that there, Chris. Before you guys move it in.